we have one more example of inferring limits from graphs, and I am going to make this very quick. I think I'm starting to bother you. I'll just make it very quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's all we need. So what I ask you in this question, and it's pretty straightforward, the question: find the limit as x approaches 2.5 of this function, which is f of x. This function is f of x, just for your information. This is the f of x function. So what would be the limit? Clearly 2.5 lies right here. This is 2.5, and again we're going to solve this limit in two parts. First we're going to approach it from the negative direction, and then we'll approach it from the positive direction. Now if you see this diagram clearly, let's approach from the negative direction first. From the negative direction, the function is pretty straightforward. It's coming like this, like this, like this, like this, and it's right here. At this point there's a gap, and then the value jumps to 4, right? But we don't care about what the value at 2.5 is, right? We just care what it's approaching. So as the function comes, since this value is right at this point, which is -1, right? So the limit as x approaches 2.5 from the negative side of f of x, right? So it's approaching 2.5 from the negative, and that is equal to -1. And now we'll approach it from the positive side. From the positive direction, this is a very vague kind of function. It comes like this, and it descends and ascends. And we have a gap at this point. At 2.5 we have a gap, 2.5 we have a gap. And the value again jumps to 4 and continues. But we don't care what the value is, this 4. We don't care about the 4. We care about this. And the gap is present at this point. So this function approaches from the positive side, it approaches 2. Or I can write that the limit as x approaches 2.5 from the positive of f of x, well, is equal to 2. And this is one of the cases which we have encountered before. So the limit as x approaches 2.5 from the negative is not equal to the limit as x approaches 2.5 from the positive. So what is the answer to this question? Well, the limits are not equal, right? The limits are not equal. So we can say that the limit as x approaches 2.5 of f of x, and I should have specified f of x here also. I do these silly mistakes sometimes. I mean many times. F of x, yeah. This limit is undefined, or we can even say that the limit does not exist.